Hello and welcome to News on Main. I'm your host, Chris Cashman. Our job is to keep small business leaders in the know about all the things that could affect your bottom line. We're here to help you get connected and inspired as your one-stop shop to engage and learn from your peers. Starting in small business news. With social media marketing becoming a vital component of a company's success, businesses are beginning to look to Hollywood's A-list to promote their brands. Last month, snack food maker Pop Chips introduced Ashton Kutcher as the company's president of pop culture. The actor will oversee Pop Chips' social marketing efforts. In exchange, Kutcher now has a minority stake in the company. He won't, however, appear in any ads. Learn more about the major steps small businesses are taking to bolster their brands in our highlighted article, The Brand Loyalty Crisis, right here on Business on Main. Just when you thought 44 cents was a lot for a stamp, the post office is proposing yet another rate increase. If approved, the price of a first-class stamp would rise another 2 cents in January. May not seem like much, but some small business leaders are nervous about the effects a 4.5% rate hike would have.
Our postage is going to go from about 2.7 million to over 2.83 million. I find it troubling, though, to look at our good customers who we've done business with for many years, to look them in the face and say, we're going to have a price increase, but we have no choice. We're going to have to pass it along. We can't eat $135,000.
In the continuing story of the oil spill, businesses are expected to be taxed by the IRS for lost income checks they received from BP. A bill has been proposed by a Louisiana congressman to make these checks tax exempt. In related news, frustration is mounting amongst entrepreneurs who own BP brand gas stations. Even though their connection is primarily just a logo and a contract to buy gasoline, sales continue to decline as angry consumers see boycotting as the only way to punish the oil giant. Independent owner Fred Asmer says with business off 35 to 40%, keeping the gas pumps on at his Detroit BP station is a day-by-day fight.
We are not responsible for the BP oil spill. That was in the BP's negligence. Unfortunately, we are paying the consequences for that. If this problem does not resolve and people do not stop their boycott against BP, the outlook is going to be very dark for me because I might lose my business.
Some independent owners are switching to other brands as a result of the backlash, but because of his multi-year contract with BP, Asmer says he doesn't have that option. If there was ever a silver lining in the Gulf tragedy, there are a handful of outfits whose businesses are booming. North Carolina-based Supertex makes high-strength knit tubing, now being used to soak crude oil off the water's surface. On the brink of insolvency just a few years ago, the Gulf catastrophe has spawned $5 million in new business so far for the company, whose 40 employees are working around the clock to keep up with the current demand. Out in the Northwest, makers of rapid response oil skimmers, Kwijak Marine found itself in a similar, unexpected situation.
I don't like to use the word opportunity in this context, but the Gulf situation is what it is. And we're moving quickly to build up a production line of our skimmers and get those into the Gulf in the coming weeks. But we've had to mobilize our capacity and our resources and all our people in the most extreme fashion to go from 0 to 60 literally overnight.
The company plans to build 50 of its oil skimmers for customers responding to the Gulf spill. In Smart Business, Kwijak Marine explains how staying flexible has been the key to their success.
Kwijak has been a nimble and opportunity-driven company. We're not the kind of firm that has products on the shelf or believes in the theory that if we build it, they will come. That's not our kind of business model. So what all that means is that we maintain in-house a robust design and engineering team so that we can see the next opportunity or respond to the customer's requirements for something new and different, and in-house bring it to fruition. But we're never sure where that next marketplace, that next contract is going to come from, and that ability to be really mobile and quick has been what's served us really well for a long time.
Kwijak has been in business for nearly 30 years and builds a wide range of all-aluminum workboats, including Coast Guard vessels and hovercraft. Coming up on our next show, how a small pizza joint in New Orleans is about to take the nation by storm with the help of an NBA owner.
We want to be the AARP of fast food, and we can't do it by opening corporate stores. Because that takes a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of capital, and it creates a lot of headaches.
And that's your News on Main, the place to get connected in small business. Thanks for watching.